Hello there, Elliot. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, sweet world. It is Sunday, November 2, 2025. Hello, welcome to the program. Very sleepy Sunday show about video games. I'm going to talk about some video game news to start, as usual. Just going to peruse some headlines here, avoiding some maybe troublesome ones. I don't know. There's some stuff that I literally cannot cover. But let's see what's going on. Let's go here. We start with GameFile here. They're talking about Xbox team snapping a 4-year losing streak on key target tied to CEO pay. There's a couple of Microsoft one. Oops. Hey, what's up, Tawa? Thanks for the reset, buddy. This is Castlevania again. Man. This ad's so weird. Yeah. Oh man. Welcome in, dude. A couple of articles here on Xbox with some results coming out, but basically that they've hit a CEO target, I think, is basically what's going on here. So this is a goal for, so they had a goal set for, I think it's revenue that was passed. Nadella has 50 million in these goals. They've achieved growth after accounting for foreign currency fluctuations, just under 15%. Since 2021, gaming has been the sole division that Microsoft has a specific goal tied to part of the CEO's pay, but they've kept missing it for 4 years. So that's another piece of information, I guess, that ties into why they've been getting pressure to be more profitable as a segment. And we're seeing that with all these prices, but will that have the intended effect? Remains to be seen. And I don't know that it will. So they missed Game Pass subscriber growth targets in 21 and 22. They've missed revenue growth targets in 23 and 24. Right, that's fine. Let's see. Anyway, it's just rehashing that they've missed targets. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so other senior executive pay targets tied to Azure. So in 2023, well, it looks like they've met their target in 2020. I think that's basically it. They've met their target in 2025 or surpassed their target. Okay. But the profitability question. So how do they describe it? They describe it as saying, we've served 500 million monthly active users. Game Pass has generated nearly 5 billion in annual revenue, with over 500 million hours of cloud gameplay streamed. Okay. We've been the top publisher on both Xbox and on PlayStation, with major releases like Forza, Horizon 5, and Oblivion Remastered. And then you have Black Ops as well. Oops. Okay. Microsoft leadership per Bloomberg report this week has pressed this Xbox. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the thing that I think this might have been last week. 30% profit margins. They have been pressured to do an accountability margin. God, that just sounds gross. Let's see. Whatever, I don't care about executive compensation. I already know it's going to be a crazy number, and I know it's going to be always increasing, so I don't like. All right. Yes, and then also U.S. companies have been deleting references to diversity in all of their corporate filings to avoid ire. So pretty gross. Pretty gross all around. Okay. But however, is that translating to results? Well, Q1 hardware sales, it's tough to remember like the exact timeline of price increase and whatever. Hopefully they'll get into it here so I don't have to. But Q1 hardware sales for Xbox are down 29%, and third-party content experiences are having better than expected performance. Overall gaming revenue falls 2%, offset by 1% growth in Xbox content and services. Overall revenue for Microsoft is driven by cloud and AI. Yes. More personal computing segment. Also, they need better segment reporting so that you can actually see what so that they don't have to, so that they don't get to hide Xbox inside of other garbage. Reduces our ability to actually get information on what's happening. By design. This was offset by 1% growth in content and services. Okay. Here's a spokesperson quote. Oh no, this is CFO Amy Hood quote. We delivered a strong start to the fiscal year, exceeding expectations across revenue, operating income, EPS. Okay. And then they're just kind of touting Microsoft Cloud. Okay. Xbox content and services predicts a revenue decline in the low to mid single digits due to there being less first-party titles compared to the same period last year. It does note that this may be partially offset by growth in subscriptions. Yeah, I wonder about that. Because that doesn't like pass basic supply and demand. Supply and command, as Ricky would say. Supply and demand. Just because you rose the price on everything, so the quantity demanded is gonna decrease. So I wonder how that works, unless there are some other major assumptions that are being made as to why there would be growth in subscriptions. Maybe there will be continued growth, but maybe it'll just be at a slower growth rate. Could be. But we'll see. And here we go. So last month it announced that console prices were set to rise for a second time in the US due to changes in the macroeconomic environment. Blah, 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 blah. That's all horseshit. That's just... we had a target, an internal target set on us, and we need to increase the price to meet that target. That's all this is. Changes in the macroeconomic environment. Bullshit. Is all these people do this. They all like lie about this thing. They'll say, oh, the macroeconomic environment has been what it is. It's not like massively shifting. It's just, it is very uncertain because of, very random things that can happen in the US, but and especially like when you say macroeconomic environment, then also you're meaning on the country level and you're meaning also globally, and it's not like there's been massive changes in that that would say, ooh, like, oh, we're so worried about supply chains now, oh, we have to, it's not that shock has already happened. That happened a long time ago. So anyway, and if they're referring to tariffs here, then it's like that's been ongoing uncertainty. Whatever. Garbage. Okay. All right. And a confirmation that next gen hardware is in development. Okay, good for you. Cool. Okay. So we'll see where that goes. But that's telling that they've increased price and maybe not seen the kind of growth that might have been expected. But I don't know. Like I say, there might be some timing issues around that that I'm not too sure of. 3 months ended September. When did that price increase happen? So Xbox Game Pass price increase. About a month ago. Yeah, so that would probably be captured in this data. Okay. All right. Let's move on. I found this other article inside of GamesBeat.com. They're saying 72% of game execs believe Steam is a monopoly. So Rocky, the PC distribution platform, said its study of game dev executives showed 72% believe Steam is a monopoly. In its white paper, The State of PC Distribution, Rocky says, in a study of 306 game industry execs, that Steam's continued dominance of PC game distribution leaves developers fearing over-reliance on the platform. And Steam is synonymous with PC game distribution. 72% of developers believe it operates as a monopoly. More than half, 53%, are concerned about their overwhelming reliance on the platform. Top concerns include market saturation, 35%. Challenge of discoverability, 33%. Rise of the free-to-play model, 40%, is the number one concern, though. And so developers are trying to diversify by, with a significant 48% of those surveyed using, so I don't know, maybe 150-ish, using the Epic Game Store. E-stores and marketplaces are also key channels. It's 38% and 30% respectively. Offering a way to sell Steam keys outside of Valve. Outside of actually on Steam. Oh, they also study a so-called gray market where discounted keys are resold from low-priced regions in marketplaces and e-stores. That's crazy. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so you know, I've for whatever reason, over the last couple of days, I was digging into some Path of Exile issues and wound up on different Reddit posts. And you know, came across this idea of regional pricing, you know, because that's what Steam does, right? Steam has regional pricing. And so if you try to, if you've ever tried to, like, if you ever have a friend that lives in a different region and you try to go buy them a gift or something, the Steam store might actually stop you because it'll tell you that the game is priced differently in that region, and so they don't want you to be able to buy it at your region price and then gift it to somebody else in a region where it might be priced differently and probably where it might be priced higher. And so that's interesting. I mean, you know, I never thought about it. But yeah, I suppose there's totally a market here where people will buy discounted keys, or, like, you know, be able to buy keys in a different region at a lower price and then probably try to go sell it on a marketplace at you know, pricing in some sort of margin, but still being between the the region's price that you're going to go sell into. There's definitely a place there for you to make some money. Weird. Okay. Let's see. So key findings. Free-to-play games, again, top of mind. 88% of studios say Steam accounts for over 75% of their revenue. Okay. Developers relate marketplaces with benefits like ease of use, pricing control, promotional support, international reach. Okay. Let's see, anything else to glean from here? Okay, no, that's about it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it's really a monopoly. I think at this point they're definitely it's like an oligopoly probably, because there are more than a few players. Monopoly would be like damn near 100%. But they're the biggest on PC gaming, no doubt about it. All right, that's cool. Battlefield 6 is still dominating. And it's doing really well in Europe as well. Reclaiming top spot. Okay. That's it there. Let's move it on. So there's another one here. This is the Japan Patent Office thing. I heard somebody like in Twitch chat mentioning this at some point. In a Twitch chat somewhere, somebody mentioned this. So Japan Patent Office rejects Nintendo's patent for Pokemon capture mechanic. Third-party claims games like Ark, Monster Hunter for Craftopia, Pokemon Go already use the feature. They've been denied a patent application. The Japan Patent Office, JPO, has issued an office action suggesting Nintendo's attempt to secure the patent has been rejected after an undisclosed third-party submission of prior art determined the claimed technique lacked an inventive step. It's not yet final, but it suggests that the JPO... Twitch chat somewhere. In the collective consciousness of Twitch chat, somebody mentioned this. The patent has been rejected after an undisclosed third-party submission of prior art determined... Oh, wait, I already read that. It's not yet final, is the point. Nintendo will have to amend its filing. Okay. Doesn't directly affect the lawsuit against Palworld, but it could be wider ramifications on parent patent application. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, not too much more detail on that. I think, anyway, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's certainly a good sign that the patent office is kind of snuffing out what is obviously an overreach. And to me, the whole legal strategy is just a deter. It's not so much about... There's one part of this that is absolutely related to Palworld, and then there's another part of this that is related to everybody else. And everybody else who might be thinking about doing anything else, who might have been thinking about doing anything else in this kind of a game space for, the last few years, ever since Palworld. And then reaching on into the future, because these games take so long to make and so long to think through that you would be sitting there now looking at Palworld and going like, oh, just like how you sat there and you looked at Souls, or like, the figurative you, the royal you in games. We're looking at Epic Games, at Elden Ring and all this kind of stuff, and you're like, oh, we should make more Souls games, and then we see a whole deluge of Souls games come out years after. It's like, this is how this stuff happens, is the seed gets planted in somebody's mind, and then they start thinking about how we can make these things, but then to make the thing actually takes a couple of years, 2-3 years, and then you go release. So now you have Nintendo going out here saying, oh, this is going to be a really risky thing for you to do, because you spend all that time and all that money making this thing for 2 to 3 years. You bet your ass we're going to come after you, and we want to make that clear. And we're going to do that by filing a bunch of patents and getting all this kind of noise around this stuff, even though it's like completely egregious and completely overreach. And any any rational, moral, and ethical court system should be able to recognize it and shut it down for what it is. So we will see if such concepts are still alive in 2025. Let's stop there. That's a great place to stop. That's the news. Tune in next week for the news. All right, Joe. Stop that recording, and let's play Path of Exile. I hope I changed this microphone setting, but I have a feeling like it's getting distorted at the top end when I peak. So I hope it's not clipping, and I hope it's not getting overly distorted. But I needed to make this louder. It's a gain hungry microphone. Let me swap this. Okay, weird. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I don't know. It might be like if you were to like literally turn the volume all the way up, like to the point of damaging your eardrum. So please don't do that. Then maybe you'd be able to hear something. Where it would be. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thanks. I can hear it, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. Who knows? Any number of things could be causing some sort of technical issue. Okay. As soon as I can remember how to... Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I remember how to do this. Let me turn this thing off. And I'll get Path of Exile started. What's the time like? Oh, we still have half an hour. Wow. That was quicker than I thought it'd be. There's not too much else going on. I think the only other thing that I kind of avoided looking at, just because I don't want to comment on intergovernmental affairs or anything like that, is the whole thing about the ICE using the Halo propaganda and saying that they're going to keep using the Halo propaganda. Like that stuff's really gross. And I hope that people in charge of protecting their IP and their brand take action. Take some sort of serious action on that kind of stuff, because you do not want that. But moreover, just the people who are making those decisions, because there's several people involved in making those decisions as well. But anyway, I get why they wouldn't be able to stop stuff like that from happening. But there's also, this isn't the first time. Like this had popped up before with there was some person who's also a personality, I guess, and a military member, and also a personality on Twitch or whatever, who did the Helldivers 2 like intro propaganda thing, which is like a very like over satirized, over the top type of joke introduction that is meant to poke fun at where our world is going, really. And they did that as a Marine, like as a, I don't know, some presentation he was giving to Marines or something. And it's like, you know, I mean, he's a Helldivers 2 streamer, and he's very clearly doing it as a joke and whatever, but at some point you have to reconcile, like, okay, this might be a joke, but like this is also serious, and you might consider that you might not want to do this. Maybe this isn't the right thing to do, even if it might be funny and we're gonna have a good time with it. There might be other reasons why we shouldn't do this and we shouldn't run this, and they don't fucking think about it. You know, and it's like in that position that you're in, it's like, it's not to be overly memey, but it's like, it is, with great power comes great responsibility. You're in a position to influence, influence the people. So you should be careful, is all. Yeah, and so it becomes anything like, oh, we'll do it for content. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. It's like, man, come on. Come on. A little bit of sense. Okay. This is Path of Exile 1. I'm hopeful that everything's going to work. I spent a lot of time testing out different settings and different things. I will say, if you are trying to run this game and you're trying to stream this game, oh god, should work well. It's immediately running worse now that I'm streaming. That's funny. It's just in town though, probably. Yeah, so where to start? I think the first thing is your renderer. If you're going to stream this, you're going to want to use DirectX 11, as far as I can tell, is the best thing to do. And the only other thing is you probably want to have dynamic resolution and dynamic culling enabled. Because this game will get crazy. I'm not sure if DLSS and DLAA actually work with the dynamic resolution, but yeah, it should work well. But this is it. I think more importantly, there's if you go to the Epilogue Gaming Discord and you go into the arcade and you go into the Path of Exile channel there is a post that I've done. I'll just copy the message link. I'll just put it right here. That will take you to a Steam post and a video instructing you to download a program from a GitHub that allows you to look into what profiles NVIDIA, so this is NVIDIA specifically, NVIDIA has set up for a particular game. And what the problem ends up being is that Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2 are two different games and have different profiles for NVIDIA, but the NVIDIA app gets confused over which game is being launched. It seems like by default it will get confused over the two games, especially because both games have the same executable name, like the same file, the same application name, although in different file paths, I guess. And so it's just kind of like, it seems like those profiles like scan all kinds of directories to see like, oh, like in what different ways could this game, like at which different points in your file system could this game be launched? Oh, you can double click this button and you can double click this other icon, or you double click this other file and it'll all launch the same game. I think that's what's going on here. And so you just have to, what that video ends up, it's like a 6-minute video. What it ends up having you do basically is to go say, okay, if I'm launching Path of Exile 1, I want to make sure that NVIDIA loads the correct profile for Path of Exile 1. And if I'm launching Path of Exile 2, I want to make sure that NVIDIA loads the correct profile for Path of Exile 2. And it seems like if you do that, then you resolve a whole lot of issues that you might have been having. Because now I don't have any more. I was having like some terrible stutter. Like this game would be so if you hit F1 in this game, you'll get status information at the top right that'll tell you all kinds of stuff that's going on. And in particular for me, the shader bar was full, which means the shaders are compiling, and it would remain full in any new zone for like 20 seconds, and you'd be at 15 frames per second. And then it would just keep doing that as well as soon as you hit encounters. And so virtually unplayable until I did the stuff indicated in that video, and that seemed to resolve everything for me. So that's what I wanted to mention. Without further ado, we can get started. This is not, yeah, Toxic Rain. No, I'm not doing Toxic Rain because Toxic Rain is what's it called? Chaos, I guess. I'm not doing Chaos. But I am doing a bow build. I was just sick of making, you know, I'm pretty sure I've made a ranger before. Maybe I haven't advanced it that far, but I've made so many witches and so many shadows. I was like, screw it, you know, let's just go Scion. It'll just start me like somewhere back in the middle, and then I'll just go, because you can pick whatever ascendancy you want, right? So in the end, I'll probably pick like the witch ascendancy, and maybe I'll pick a ranger ascendancy as well. Who knows? Who knows? But I figure I might as well just play and worry about it when we get there. And maybe at some point this character becomes unviable, or maybe it does fine. I don't know. We'll see. But the plan, anyway, the plan is to do conflagration, like one of that new skill. There's a new skill called conflagration, which shoots arrows down, but then they become like mines or something that you step into, or like, yeah, things that you have to walk into to detonate. That's the plan, anyway. Yeah, and dance all day. Okay, anyway, we're here now in Act 2. That's a little choppy. Let's go. I have to go to the wetlands, which I guess is going to take me right here. So I think this is where everything goes dark. Is that right? No, that's not it. It's when you go into the Vault ruins. Okay. Okay, so, you know, landed up on a beach and fought a butcher and chased, oh god, chased Piety inland. And I guess are trying to get further inland. Have killed all the bandits. And yeah, that's kind of where we are. So I'm doing a bow build here. I don't know how it's going to go. Right now, I'm enjoying... Well, I had hoped to do like some sort of trap bow combination, but it doesn't really seem... It seems confusing and not really viable. It feels like you would be better off just shooting your arrows. But the theory is to say, okay, let me put up these different... siege ballista, right? And the benefit of the siege ballista is they also tank hits, so you can just kind of like stand behind them, and the enemy AI just wants to go smash it. And then you throw fire traps, and then you let loose some arrows, and then hopefully the fire traps like lay burning, because conflagration is going to be burning, so I'd like to like lay down fire and then shoot a bunch. Oh, I should have upgraded that. Oh well. So that's how that works. But yeah, right now it's Siege Ballista, and then the other couple things that are going on is I have Frenzy and I have Burning Arrow that are linked on to a support called Mana Forged Arrows, which will trigger those skills as soon as you've spent enough mana on other bow skills. And so as I keep spending mana on this bow skill, 2 other bow skills get triggered and shoot. One shoots a green arrow and one shoots a red arrow. Red arrow has a chance to ignite and burn things, and the green arrow has a chance to give me frenzy charges, which then increase attack speed, which are those green ball circling me. The rain of arrows is supported by Mirage Archer, so this guy keeps shooting arrows. Anyway, that's the only support. It's the limited supports I have available now, so I'm running with it. Oh, see, I attack faster now. And then the other thing going on is like one of the skill points is to get mana on hitting an enemy, and so as you keep shooting, you're leeching mana off of things so that you can keep shooting. I found a video online of somebody who is planning a league start in conflagration with a witch elementalist And so I was like, okay, this skill looks cool. Let me take a look at what this tree is. I imported it to Path of Building. And then I said, all right, let me try to make this into a Scion and see what else I can do with it. That's how I came up with it. So I'm kind of following a guide, but I'm kind of following like 3 guides of like I pulled up a guide on a witch conflagration. I pulled up a guide on a ranger conflagration. Pulled up a guide on just some random ass Scion just to see how people do stuff. And I'm kind of making it up as I go along. Which, you know, could be dangerous, but that's okay. I will say I don't really like this league mechanic so far, unfortunately. I wish I did. I don't know. I think it's a whole lot better when you're inside these kind of places where the enemies can only come through one spot. It's way better. It's way easier. But when you're surrounded by a whole bunch of stuff, especially if you're playing alone, I feel like if you're playing, oh god, if you're playing with a bunch of friends, then those other maps seem way better. Oh, everyone's been like begging for this one. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's just like it just feels like it's too much. I feel like it's like when I'm playing solo, I have a hard time like going like, oh, I'd like to go out there and touch some of those benefits or something. But especially when you're getting pounded on all sides, you just end up reverting to the middle and trying to spam AoE because you have no idea what the hell's going on. And then some mob from like far out will destroy you with a big fucking ball of fire or some shit. I don't know. Sure, I'll take ideas. I like the aesthetic of it. I don't know. It's like kind of weird Zerg, but human aesthetic. So I like that. But I like that you can grow currency and grow items. Makes it easier to like solo self-find stuff. Oh, I have a skill point. So I am currently grabbing spell suppression so that I can prevent spell damage. I've taken a keystone passive that has made it so that dexterity provides no bonus to evasion, which is chance to dodge. Instead, dexterity gives a chance to suppress spell damage, which I suppose will be very important later on when your resistances get lowered and you're constantly trying to stack up your resistances up to cap. It is. I'm planning to go evasion energy shield, so which I've never really done before, but yeah, I feel like that's going to be scary because the shield is the shield and it'll provide some coverage, but especially if you get swarmed, you know, I could like really go from 100 to 0 pretty quickly, I feel. Which is why I have like a movement ability to help me teleport out. Okay. Maybe this way. Also, let me know if the balance is off. I don't know if the game's too quiet or too loud. I just turn it up a little bit. Okay, so we just get those turrets up and then start. I don't know if the traps can be like auto casted. So that would be ideal. Whoa.
Far too much baggage.
282 mana over 4.5 seconds. Increase. Oh, I can turn off this graph, can I? Okay. Let's see here. Phantasm. Okay. I could take an answer. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I don't know. Just throwing it out there into the ether. I don't remember. Yeah. Or I don't know that I've ever really known. Man, at some point I'm gonna have to get into trading. I know it's gonna come. Can you identify everything? That's a nice. I don't remember that being there before. That's been nice to come back to. Although I guess you need some things to be unidentified to get a different currency. The guy, probably the transmutation maybe. So I don't want armor. I do want energy shield's okay. I'd like evasion energy shield. It's got resistances. 11. This is level 13. Oh, this has movement speed though. Yeah. I like that movement speed. Oh, it's alt button. I'm like, there's like some way to see item level or something. I don't know. Item level 19. Item level 10. This has burning arrow into mana forge arrows. Okay, so I do actually need it to be green to green. And I'm just thinking I could craft this into something, and it might be good, but then I don't know what I'd. Yeah. So I don't know. Don't want armor. Don't want armor. So now my stash is going to be a mess, but that's kind of how it goes. I just dump stuff, and then later on I go back and that's okay. Don't know. Yeah, I think so. Like there is a trap.
My help is yours.
Automation and detonate mines. Let's see here. Trap and mine damage support. Supported skills. Oh, deal more damage. Predator support. Trinity support. I think if you go to Nessa, there's some other trap supports there. There's supports that. Oh, it's already a trap though. That would just support. Yeah.
You are well?
I wonder if, like. Wait, hang on. Mana forge arrows. This will specifically say though, cannot support totems, traps, mines, fall skills, or channeling skills, right? So you couldn't just do mana forge arrows on it. You know how that work.
Go with the spirit. Nor the place.
Okay, let's see. So you keep the monoflask though because you can trade them up. That's why I'm keeping them. Oh, I'm just in. Oh yeah. All right, thanks. Whoopsie. Out of the exile 1 in DX11. Okay. Those whatever those goblins are, those like little fuckers that sing and play like some shitty jazz in the town, really piss me off. That sucks. That sucks. I don't know if there's any way to specifically turn that off. That's really annoying. Okay. I might just bank this one. Maybe I'll decide later if I want to craft on it or not. Whoa, hey.
Should we rescue him? No. Let him cook.
Oh, hey.
I'll admit he's a pretty good singer. True.
Thanks for the 2 gift subs, fucking. Enjoy your MTX. 2 gift subs equals MTX. Step and go. Junichio. Hey, hey, hey. It will. But you have to go into your Twitch drops. Who's Kirby? Yeah, thanks for the reset, ladies. Stream fucking. Thanks for the reset, fucking.
He's whatever the situation demands. In Kirby's Adventure, evil kings Dreamland's dreams. Now Kirby's fighting to get him back.
Kirby would be a really great game to play if you were just getting into video games. I guess is what probably why I did this.
Kirby's Adventure on NES.
Well, thanks for the hype train. Man.
Come back, Shane!
My name's not Shane, kid.
What do you...
Oh. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Store off the currency and hold on to all the gems. Just in case. I think that'll do. I have to get more selective about what I pick up, otherwise it completely breaks the flow. All right. But yeah, you just make sure you go into twitch.tv/drop/inventory and actually claim the things, because if you don't, you won't get anything, which is pretty garbage. Oh. Do I... Wait, what? Oh, is this... Oh, this is just a corrupted gem. Oh, okay. I don't know that I want to corrupt anything. I forgot what corrupting does. I forgot what the implication is. Or were they just in display? Yeah. Gosh. That's really annoying. Oh, Orb Alchemy. Man. I hate contacting support. I'm so bad at like following up with them. Because they, you know, they like very necessarily need you to do additional work to get information over to them, and then I always like fall out. I get past the point of like, all right, well here's my DXDI report, and then like whatever, I'll get through like the initial hurdles, and then they'll ask me to follow up, and at that point I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'm not using your software. I'm just whatever. I'm just not gonna do it. How about that? And that's why I don't use any of the AMD software tools, because they just don't work, even though I have an AMD. Well, I mean, I use the chipset drivers. Just don't get me wrong. I definitely use those. You need to use those, but any other overclocking tools that they have, they just don't work for me, so I don't use them. Alright, so we just kind of dance around. I can dance all day. Oh, that's awesome. You got it. Oh, man. You got them on speed dial. Let's just fucking pick up right away. You're banging their line. I think we're going to have to take a break here pretty soon. Oh, now everything goes to darkness.
Oh my god. No. If there's a way to put this right, I have to find it.
Oh, how naive. Maybe Ghost in the Shell wasn't really accurate for the Scion. I don't know. Whoa. Man. That bot. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah. Awesome. It's nice to be able to hang out with all of you. Ads are coming, so we might as well just take a little break here. Go over to back to town. Actually, you know what? Man, I'm gonna sit inside here because I've had so many zones close on me because I've been outside of them for too long that I'm just gonna sit in the corner here. I wish these totems lasted, or these ballistas lasted longer. It would make me feel better about it. Let's take a quick break here. I'm just gonna go grab maybe another coffee. And yeah, use the washroom real quick. We'll come right back. Be right back. Okay. We're back. Let's make sure I have this right. Okay. Let's see here. I mentioned being more swarmed in breach. Yeah. The decoy totem. Yeah, that's a good point. I have a decoy totem gem somewhere in there. I do have a red slot, so I could be using it. Let me just go back and grab it. I think I do have enough strength as well. I had grabbed one of the bigger nodes that give me plus 30 strength. Okay, lots of people to talk to. I think we're back. Yeah, we're back from meds. Welcome back from meds. All right. Let's talk to Yina. Whoop. Oh man, town lag. Town lag is real. All right.
I dreamed this. A vast creature. A thing of shadow. I saw it escape from a black prison and climb a man-crafted mountain, drifting up its 4 sheer sides like the mist that reaches for the clouds. It gathered at the peak of that mountain and ate the heart from the sun. You smell of that black mist and something else. Guilt. That is it.
Guilt?
Yes.
Oh.
Guilt is a strong illness. It gnaws at the spirit until there is nothing left, until you are one of the walking corpses. You want a cure? Find the man-crafted mountain, send the shadow home, and tell the monster to take your guilt with it.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Go with the spirit.
Yeah, real bad in town. I wonder if there's a how do you join different towns? I think you can just kind of go here, control click. I don't remember how to do that. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do that. Let's see here. 5 to 10 physical damage seems pretty good. This is showing 150.7 DPS. Swap that thing. 156.7? Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll just go to the hideout then. Damn it. Alright, well, get ready for a trip back to my adolescence. Yep. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'll try it. I don't know. I'll just stash this in case it's not. And we'll deal with that later. Other than that, I can just get rid of this stuff. Hopefully my instance is going to be there when I come back to it. It's always a concern. I like the resistances on this ring. That's really nice. I think I'll accept that. Move that over. Sell. Get rid of that. Okay.
Go with courage.
Oh, right. And I came here for decoy. So you can use the search at the bottom. Decoy, decoy. There it is. Decoy totem. Put that back on. And I'll put that on R. Okay. Now I have to go back to the forest encampment. which is sad. Because this is real choppy. Man. Alright, Groost.
Nothing like this happens until you are here. Bring back the light, or you will find my spear in your throat.
Okay, Groost. Oh, man. This is bad. That might have, Are we still alive? Is this a crash? Oh, please. Oh, man. I think it crashed. Oh. Okay. Try that again. Oh, man. Okay. Of course, it's just going to load me into the same town, so it's going to be the same issues. Fix your game, Chris Wilson. Yeah, you can't just do that. How do you, like, join? Oh, no. I right-clicked. What the hell? Wait a second. Alright, well, I seem to be in a different instance. I don't see too much of the other people going around with their bullshit MTX. That's slowing everything down.
Rise from its sleep. How do we wake it up? Please, what should we do?
Silk's all afraid. I've been gambling a whole lot. This has been like huge for me because I've had to craft less. I typically gamble for weapons because they're so important. So anyway, I recently did that, so I'm just gonna save up on some gold before I do it again. Let's talk to Helena.
One bright spot in this darkness you've released. At least it was you who did it, and you can undo it. I know it. Had it been piety, we'd likely never see the sun again. Till next.
Hello?
Yeah.
My help is yours.
Okay, okay, Yina. Let's go talk to Aramir.
Disappear into that vile ruin, and now the sky, the light, the very land limps as a leper. Somehow, whether through deliberate act or accident, you've caused this. Now we all suffer your consequences. Different good, different bad. We now know upon which side the coin has fallen. Fare you well.
And of course, I've lost my portal, which is fantastic. So that means I have to start again. But hey, it's all experience, I guess. Ah, boy. Yeah, that has been a very nice change with PoE 2 to just have your instances. Okay, now everything is just like absolutely behaving terribly. Well, this ain't good. I don't know why this is happening. That sucks. Let's see. I'm just going to try restarting the game again. And maybe I need to open up this program that I found yesterday. Man. So it was a fucking technical nightmare trying to play Path of Exile. There's just so many things that you need to... so many extra things that go on. Where did I put it? Probably in my downloads. Okay, so this is the NVIDIA Profile Inspector program. And I can just take off that crop. All right. So what I need to do is I need to go to my Path of Exile directory. So I'm going to go find that now. It's on my computer. Oh, it's now on my Steam. It's now on my C drive. Program files. Nope. Program files x86 Steam. Steam apps, common. Path of Exile. Path of Exile Steam.exe. Click and drag that onto the application. No? There we go. I click and drag that to the application, and now it loads up the profile Path of Exile 2. And so now I need to remove this profile. Remove application from the current profile. Path of Exile Steam.exe. Apply changes. Okay. Now I need to go to Path of Exile and I need to add application to current profile, and I need to get the directory, which is for me this path that I've browsed for. Click OK, apply changes. Now if I just pick anything else, like, I don't know, Palworld, I have a profile because this is this is just profiles for any game that are sitting on the drivers, I guess, even whether or not you have it. And now if I click and drag Path of Exile Steam sitting in the Path of Exile 1 directory into this application, now it loads Path of Exile as a profile and not Path of Exile 2, which is what it did before, which is probably why there were issues when I was playing it just now, because it thought that it was Path of Exile 2 that loaded, but it's not. It's Path of Exile 1 that loaded. Oh man, that's so annoying. And I don't know why that changed, because I fixed that yesterday. So it's just like, probably any time that NVIDIA app loads, it's going to just reset itself to a default. It's going to notice that some change has been made and say, nope, we're overriding that. And this game is constantly going to be suffering as a result. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Who knows? Maybe it won't. Let's go back to the wetlands. Hey, Helen. Enjoy your gift sub. Nope. This is already fucked. So I'm now having the same kind of shader issue that I had last time. Man, that sucks. That sucks so hard. Oh man. Let's try it again. NVIDIA Profile Inspector. Okay. Try it again. I feel like anytime I run it... Oh, hey, it's the same map from before. It's still the same instance. Anytime I run into any mob here, though, it's going to start lagging. So that shader bar is going to go full, and... Oh. So far, so good. We got the little siege ballistas up. See, so now I'm like spamming my ability and my GPU MS is not going like all the way up into the hundreds of MS. Now it's staying down. So ridiculous, so silly. It just boggles the mind. I just don't have enough of an understanding of why this stuff is happening. But it is definitely maddening. Okay. So you can if you have items, you can craft onto strong boxes. That's what I remember. So if I was to go over here and pull out an Orb of Alchemy, well, I think this made it rare last time, which is weird because I think Orb of Alchemy is supposed to make it yellow. So I don't know what happened, but you can kind of you can make this, yeah, you can use your Orb of Alchemy and make it rare. All right. I will put down my 3 totems, and I'll lay down a whole bunch of traps. And then I'll click it. And then teleport out. And Bob's your uncle. Okay. Every time I play this game or Path of Exile 2, I'm gonna have to remember to like first open up the NVIDIA profile inspector and make sure that, like, that it's kept those things, or if it's overwritten, that I, you know, make sure the right profile is being loaded before I launch the game. I think if you do that, then you'll be okay. If you try to take this online. Okay, I can use this decoy totem too. I just keep forgetting to press it. Also, so there's like this new the league mechanic stuff, right? So you have the graft. As soon as I got this graft, it made me so much more powerful. It was kind of crazy. So, and I haven't replaced it since. I think it's the one that's doing these like 3 pillars of flame that are going forward on any skill. Is this one just a breach? So just kill as much as possible before the breach closes, I think is the thing. Oh my god! A little bit of lag there. Your beloved decoy totem. Oh man. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It's a little bit of a scary blip of latency there, I guess, but outside of that, we're still alive. Northern Forest, I suppose. Oh my god. Shaders. Oh, I definitely want that waypoint. Yeah, my shaders are fucking being assholes. What the hell, man? Be smooth. I haven't been into this zone yet, I think, is probably part of the issue.
Can I not have that in my
Uh-oh,
notice,
uh-oh.
right?
Oh! Oh my god. Alright. Do I want the bows? I kind of do want the bows. Because I can try to craft on them. Oh, what is this item level? It is item level 25. Item level 21, item level 22. Okay, never mind. I don't want them. I think the item level needs to be higher for me to bother crafting on them. My mouse sensitivity needs to be higher to make this easier. I think I always... So this is like my default sensitivity. That's faster. Let's go even faster. It's gonna make picking stuff up be weird, but that feels better. No WASD mode for us, sadly. Not yet, I guess. Who knows if it'll ever come in to this one, but I'm sure they have more than enough to worry about beyond adding a new control scheme. Let's see here. Yeah, congratulations on a successful Zooter yesterday, Falcon. That was fun. Oh, if you go to a restaurant on stream, they're gonna kick you out. Oh, okay, no worries. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your time there. We'll see you later. Thanks for popping by, even on the mobiles. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna slowly run away from this thing. Because this is too laggy. Holy shit. What the hell, man? Ugh. Suppressive Ritual Altar. I don't even know. I don't know what League mechanic this is from. I don't even know. Oh, hey. Just want to pick my skill point. I think I'm going for spell suppression still for the next 3 skill points. All right. I think it's generally a bad idea to face tank those without knowing what they are. That will get you killed. But for now, I don't care. We're low enough level to where it's like whatever. Who cares? Oh, hey. Whoa. Complete more rituals. $228 tribute remaining. Okay. I have never seen this mechanic before. So interesting. Apply item filter. Oh, huh. Okay. Anyway, I don't have enough tribute to buy the things that it's saying it's available, so I'll have to keep moving. I guess there are going to be more rituals in the area, is what I'm being led to believe here. So we will continue on our merry way. Oh yeah, there's a little button here with show ritual rewards at the bottom. Okay. All right. Put my my flasks at so 1, 2, 3, but then I was using Shift and W for the elemental flask resistance and the space bar for Quicksilver flask. But I've changed that to shift and space because it used to be like basically whatever is mapping when you get into the end game. What it would, like commonly what it would look like for me is before I get into an encounter, before I get into a fight, I press 1, 2, 3 shift and space bar all together. I just like maybe hit it twice. So if I go like like that basically, then it'll consume 1, 2, 3 and this one. Basically charge me up for the fight, and because you're going to be killing a whole bunch of stuff that's going to refresh the charges anyway, so I would constantly be slamming those buttons together on my keyboard. Because there's a hidden, if you press control, I don't know, however I have it set up, I think it's the default, I can't remember though. If you press control, you'll get additional ability slots down here, and I've bound them to shift plus, you know, quirt. So if I did have more skill gems, they could go down here, and I should be able to, for example, press shift and Q and have the totem come up if I didn't have space for it over here. I don't know. I like the idea of having like lots of different skills to use at the same time, but sometimes it feels like you're better off focusing on one main ability. You know, you like right click, and you can have many other abilities, but you just kind of want to have some sort of setup for them to auto cast as you do something else. For me, I was, you know, like I'm going this fire build or whatever, and so using a shock trap doesn't really make sense, I guess. But I thought about doing a shock trap because that would, if you inflict shocked on enemies, they could take more damage. It's kind of the idea. Oh god. Oh man. That's a little bit rough. Oh, hey, that's a little bit rough.
Nothing more to give.
Okay. Whoa. Oh my god. I mean, I could do without the lag spikes, if we're being honest. Man. Boy, I don't even know. Don't even know. So I haven't really thought through what stats I exactly need on these things aside from resistance. I might as well take this one. This is probably... otherwise, what is it? It's a hidden item, but it looks like a weapon, maybe? I'll just take this. However... This is Maniforge Arrow's Burning Arrow. So I need green to green. This is Swift Assembly Fire Trap. Is this... Oh, Siege Ballista is all on its own there. I think I'll put Fire Trap in there. And I will put the... And I'll just drop Swift Assembly for now, because whatever, like, traps are not... they're not a huge part of this gameplay right now anyway. They're not super effective. I suppose I could spend some talent points to change that around, because there are definitely trap damage nodes that I could take. But I'm not sure that there's any real integration between traps and bows. Seems like there should be, but I don't know. I suppose if you were going to use traps, you would use a bear trap, and that's about it. To hold things in place. That's probably what I should be doing. Oh god. I'm actually going to try that, since my inventory is full anyway. Let's go out here and try to find bear trap. There we go. It's true, bear trap. You only get 3. Well, they recharge, I guess, but I'll just put these other gems out here. And let's identify items. Actually, let's sell things that I know I don't want. So hang on to that. I'll get rid of these. Get rid of that. Don't want armor. Don't want that. Don't want that. Should identify that. Intelligence, cast. Oh, okay, cast speed. No thanks. That's a cool. Oh, but elemental damage with attack skills and then also cast speed. But that seems mismatched. Get rid of that one. Ironwood tincture. Huh?
Go with the spirit.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Let's put that in here. Let's go here. Go here. Oh, I like that. I like that. Rarity of items roll. That's really nice. However, look at these sockets and these lack of links. Boy, that's tough. What is this? Burning Arrow Mana Forged? Burning Arrow Mana Forged. Do I waste currency items on, like, at this point? Fuck. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. Nice. I didn't know that it would stop you. Okay, I'm glad that it stopped me. I don't want to use the fusing orb, though. Man. But I need a link. What is this? This is Mana Forge. Yeah, so Mana Forge is being supported by Frenzy. Boy, I really don't have a lot of options here. Let's try gambling.
We dream big.
Gambling for a... How much gold do I have? I have 1,600. Damn it. Let's try one more time. Oops. Evasion energy shield. Damn it. Oh, now I don't have any more space. Okay. Alright. Well, that's a shame. Oh, look at the sockets on that, though.
Greetings, exile.
I really hate that I used the fusing orb for that, but oh well. Let's give that way, and now I will also use a jeweler orb on this glove. I can't be wearing it, so I have to take it off. Come on. Come on. Man. Use a chromatic orb to roll the colors. Okay. I mean, it's a dexterity gear, so it's harder to get the red and blue, and so you should kind of prize those if you see them, but I also need I was debating using a fusing orb on this, but screw it, it's not that important. I'd rather save the currency. Alright. Okay, so now we've done that, and now I spent so much time doing all of this shit that I bet my instance is now closed behind me. The door has closed behind me, and I'm going to be really upset when that happens. Okay, alright, never mind. Sometimes if you spend too long in town and then you try to go click on that portal, it won't let you back in. And that's because the thing's closed. This is brutal.
Can I not have it a moment's respite?
So... Man. Okay. Nothing that I really want there. I also might try to limit this to... Oh, man. Did the bear trap, like, not spring? What the hell? Man. Right. Let's just... Let me just limit it to 60 frames and see. That'll probably help a little bit. Lush hideout? Pretty sure I already have the Lush hideout. Almost certain I already have Lush hideout. Might as well. Let's go take a look. I've already forgotten. I wonder... I wonder if there's a setting to let you portal back to your hideout. Probably not. Probably not until you just finish to the end game.
Hello.
Hello, Helena. Backstreet, Baleful, Battle-Scarred, Coastal, Excavated, Lush. Yeah. Pretty sure I used the Lush hideout first before I converted to the desert. Let's go back to Forced Encampment. And back to the Dread Thicket. Oh, yeah. Shaders again. Hmm. Whoa. Damn it. I'm still not clear on what the thing... like, are they attacking the hand in the middle? Do I need to protect that? It's not very clear to me.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is gonna crash. Yeah, there it goes. Average PoE experience. Man. All right. I had a feeling. Okay, let's try this again. Just gonna double check the profiles one more time. Profile inspector, and gonna have to find game path again. Oops. Steam apps, common, path. Okay, that's still fine. Let's just make sure that Path of Exile 2 is also pointing towards the correct place. Let's go to something else here. Okay, Path of Exile 2 is pointing towards the wrong thing. Oops, hang on. Hmm. Okay. 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 Let's see. Just trying to figure out what to do here in this program. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove pathofexile.exe from pathofexile2. And I'll remove that one as well. Doesn't matter. I don't know what those two are. I know PoE2.exe is specifically what I've created for pathofexile2. So that's fine. If I go back here and I go to this list, I'll get rid of x64. And it's just going to have pathofexile.exe, which is, again, actually, matter of fact, I will remove pathofexile.exe and then I will add the path again, the one that I want, which is here. Okay. And so now I see pathofexile steam.exe. That's that one. Apply those changes. Now, if I go to pathofexile2, there's only PoE2.exe, so there should not be any confusion. I'm just going to leave this application open as well. And now I'm just going to launch the game from the folder. And hope that that works. I'll never make any progress in this game. Not online anyway, because all kinds of problems will crop up. And see, now I have no fucking progress. I should have gotten that waypoint. Oh, I did. Never mind. I got that waypoint. Okay, thank God. It looks better. Looks better already because it's not lagging. Oh, no, never mind. Spoke too soon. There we go. It's back. We're screwed. We're toast. I might as well just take a break here while I try to figure out shit. And we'll come back. Be right back. Oops. Wrong button. Let's go here. Oops. I don't want that playing right now. Alright, we're back. Welcome back from ads. Let's try this again. Yeah, pretty sure this is busted again. So that's a real shame. It was working for about a day for me. We'll just keep going for another hour here anyway, and then that's it for me. Gotta go take care of some laundry and get stuff ready for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no, this is still... So now I have my shader problem again. It's really awful. I'm glad that this game was working really smoothly for about half a day. For me, anyway. I don't want to delete my shader folder because that'll just mean that all the shaders will have to recompile any new zone I go into. Which might be what's happening here. Because I know in PoE 2 I deleted my shader folder. I just wish that you could like pre-cache shaders, even if that meant that I had to sit at a loading screen at the beginning of the game for like friggin' half hour to an hour. Because this sucks. Let's see here. Do I want the dread ticket? Is that what I'm looking for? Oh, I think so. No, wait. Wasn't this... shit. Where is it? Oh, the dread ticket is just an optional zone, isn't it? Alright. Let's see here. Whoa. Oh, it's Einar. Oh boy.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
So Einar collects the beasts, and then you go to the menagerie and fight them in an arena. Oh, this is gonna... I gotta get out of here. If I don't, my game will crash. Oh. Okay. Let's try to capture some beasts for Einar, and then I'll go back to that person. If the game crashes again, though, I think I am done. I'll just log out for the day, because screw this. Feels like it could happen at any time. Okay.
You are captured. Stupid beast.
Freaking Einar. Okay. Sweet. Fortunately, I'm missing 2 beasts, which maybe they're somewhere back over here. Damn it. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Boy, I should have just used the town portal. Oops. Nope. There we go. Let's see. Northern Forest. Oh my god. What is that?
Up you go, little beast.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Maybe I have, maybe. I just don't remember, but... Man.
That was a hunt you.
Okay. Alright. That's Einhar's mission complete. Go back over to the waypoint. And... Or no, I can't do that. I have to just run all the way back. Shit. Well. Oops.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
You may not. Okay. Ugh. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay. Oh yeah, this little guy. Oops, I don't want that. Is there a, I don't think there is a waypoint in this cavern, so. Why was that filtered out? Oh. Wait a second. Oh, I see. It's the other pathway there. Oh, there's the waypoint. That's fine. I guess I'll just skip the little, whatever that thing's called, the league mechanic thing. Oh, that's why. Oh, I had Z by accident. Okay. All right. Let's now that I have the waypoint, I can safely go back here and spend as much time as I want.
Welcome back.
Oof. Thanks. So there's this great old nasty tree. Okay. So I have 2 womb gifts that are currency items. I haven't really found any womb gifts. So you fill out stuff on this tree that will help determine what comes out, whether equipment or items. But certain womb gifts do certain things like currency here, but then you have to consume graft blood to spawn it.
She is pleased.
And then drops you currency. Yeah. Chaos.
Your bond deepens. I was sent a dream about this. We can give this piece of the enemy to the Genesis tree to cultivate her growth. I will attach it to her. Bring me more like this if you find them.
Okay.
Be at peace.
So... they give you points here, but I have no idea what anything of anything is here. And there doesn't really seem to be any explanation anywhere, so I don't know. I certainly haven't stumbled upon it. So I'm just gonna keep going up the middle of the tree, I guess. I don't know. The equipment side of it is more self-explanatory, because, you know, like for this build, I know that I want dexterity, intellect, gear. And so I'm increasing the chance for it to be dexterity. I'm reducing the chance for it to be strength. And so that will give me a pool of skew towards dexterity type of dexterity and dexterity int equipment, but not necessarily pure int. I could reduce the can I reduce the intellect? 85% less chance strength, 85% less chance. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I could reduce the intelligence as well, but I don't think I want to do that. So I think I'll just keep pushing up here, or I could go down here. For it to be jewel, I think I hold off on jewelry. I think that's probably much later on in the game. I think I'll increase the item level, and let's see. Resistance, attribute, defense, mana, life. Speed, caster, attack, critical. Lightning, cold, fire, physical, chaos. Reduced chance for stuff. Oh no, that's a separate tree. Never mind. Could just go up there and grab that. That seems all right. Just removing the lowest level modifier, and I assume just re-rolling something that's higher. It's a lot of assumptions you make. I think I'm going to go up here for fire. I think that's the plan. Yeah, increased fire modifier chance. Because ultimately this is going to be a burning build. I could even do something like that. I don't know. No idea. Okay, we're gonna have a unique item womb. Lots of womb talk that makes me kind of uncomfortable. All right. It's all squishy. All right. Well, I suppose that's it. I don't have any other womb gifts. I have some graphs. Alright. You know what? I can sell to you. So let's sell all this. don't know. Don't know what these ironwood tinctures are. What flask am I rocking? I'm doing a grand. Yeah, okay, I have grand life flasks. Alright, that's fine. Might as well craft on this. Damn it. That wasn't so good. Oh well. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and sell.
Welcome.
I don't need added cold damage, but I'll put it away. Okay. And we can head back into the caverns. Kind of wait for those shaders to load up. Okay. Oh my god, just open. Ouch. Alright. Scroll of wisdom. Nice. Oh man. Don't want that. Well, scale the ancient pyramid. Try to banish this darkness and let the shaders load. Okay. Do want to try using the default upscale mode. And see. Oh, I see. Okay, let's try that. This is the default thing. I like how DLSS and DLAA looks. But let's see if the defaults run any better. I'm starting to think that their resolution scaling technology doesn't work with the NVIDIA settings. And so if you want to take advantage of it, you have to use their upscaling technology as well. The only problem is that it kind of looks like shit. Well, I mean, you know, it doesn't. It looks fine. It's just the NVIDIA stuff looks better. If you go to here and go DLSS, that looks better. It's smoother and yet also more defined. It's going to turn sharpness all the way down to 0. Maybe that'll help it look a little bit smoother. All right. Okay. No. These are casters or whatever? Okay. Alright. Whatever. It's fine. I was going to sit and wait for them to come to me, but take too long. Okay. Going up.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
You may not. Ow. Oh, hey. Check this guy out. Okay. Okay. Man, those big... If only that was the skill that we could use. I wonder if it is. I wonder if it will be at some point. I'd be all over that. Well, I guess we summon Aelith. Just one way into here, right? Yeah. I like these doorways a whole lot. This makes this way easier. Okay. That's what I like to call myself, a walking nightmare. It's very apt. All right. Welcome to the walking nightmare that is this Twitch channel. Okay. $382. Meh. Increased recovery rate applied. Oh, and immunity to poison. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know. It's less, to be sure. But it's also poison immunity. Increased cold damage? Come on, man. Be fire. Just give me fire damage. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot about these cards as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. So you can use transmutation orbs to craft normal items into rare items. Instant recovery on low life, 27% reduced amount. This one's giving me reduced, instant, but also immunity to poison, which I really like. So I'm going to keep it for that. Because it could cure poison if I get poisoned. What am I doing here? I have to go. There's a program called Path of Building that exists outside of Path of Exile that you can use to help you with builds. So that you know what you're doing when you're playing. Where is it? Here it is. It was hiding behind OBS, so I couldn't see it. Okay. So, I could go with what? Preventing 3% of suppressed spell damage. Inflict fire, cold, lightning. -2. I'll just take 3%. Yeah. All right. Okay, I think that is as far as I'm going to go down this side of the tree. I mean, I'm right next to bow skills, and so technically I could fill those out. I might actually do that. Because I'm right here for these bow skills. And then I'll move up all the way up around here to grab intelligence stuff and maybe try to reach my way around here to grab some strength and life or whatever, I think, in general. That's kind of the plan. I'm going to be working my way up and to the left and around. So I wanted to start out here and come down here to grab bow stuff specifically. And then go up into elemental stuff because I'll use the... This is the witch side of the tree with elemental skills. And so... And there's elementalist ascendancy that will happen up there. Yeah. Because if you're doing bows, you can either start... Well, I mean, you always want to come down here, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Who knows? Not me. As much time as I spent in this game, I'm like fucking nowhere near good. It's no enough to get by, I guess. Okay. Well, we got the Apex. I think I remember enough to do that. It's not going to matter because the game is going to crash. Well, at least this time I won't run out of mana or anything. I think I was fighting Oak the other day, and Oak, like, life steals. And I didn't have enough mana regeneration, so I couldn't do enough damage, and then it was just an endless fight. So I had to like upgrade my gear so that I would have enough damage to get by Oak. Oh god. Oh yeah, with the little smash. Oh, I flagged out. Ah, I think I might have dodged that. Yay!
The least we can do in life is tidy up after ourselves.
I have to go tidy up after myself now. I've made all kinds of messes in this apartment that I have to go tidy. Okay. Oh, that's nice. We come straight out into these guys.
And died, just like everyone else.
Okay. Who? Somebody just say that's impressive? What? Maybe his piety. Hmm. Okay.
Far too much baggage.
Damn it. Go back and talk to our homies.
Have made peace with our land. For now, my spear is lowered. Return if you must.
I knew this strangeness would pass. Silk does not run from such things. I stand, I guard, when others shiver and shake.
You know, I was only using 2 of these. I might as well see if I can do anything with this first. I was only using green to green on this piece of gear anyway, so I might as well just do that. Because that is an upgrade. I think I will get rid of the rest.
If we dream big.
Close that, close that. The attack speed's appealing on that, but I don't want to downgrade, so let's get rid of it. And gonna have to sort this out later. I'm not gonna do it now. It's gonna take a while. I think what I used to do is like I would dump. I would just I would have these tabs, these like regular sash tabs that are just like I just dump anything and everything here, and then I would have these other tabs that I would sort into later on. Yeah, that's the workflow. Okay, before I lose my City of Starn portal. Let's go take care of this. I don't know where they're going to come from. Both directions, probably. Yep. Oh, shit.
I'm going to lose focus.
Oh, I can't see.
I nearly have it.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
They're swarming me.
That's real bad.
Felt disturbingly good.
Ugh, man. Hey, Yuma. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Hopefully loots are good. Agreed. I hope that everything is stable. Maybe we have a great many frames per second. And thanks for popping by. Okay, we're just heading up into Act 3 now. So we've made it through the Val ruins. And always making our way inland. Starting from the coast. And now we're making our way into this ruined empire. Okay. It's a little brighter, yeah. So there's the that's the thing, right? This game is very dark and gory, and so there are brief moments of respite where everything is a bit brighter and yeah. Anyway, I mean, you specifically joined at a point in time where as a matter of course in the game you have removed all the light, so everything was intentionally really dark. So we have lifted the curse. And here's Clarissa.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but we've no time for talk. Tolman was out here with me, and now Piety has him. They're headed for the crematorium. I have no chance against Piety and your blackguards, but you're another matter entirely. Please, you found it in your heart to rescue me. Tolman is just as worthy of your generosity.
And so we've been chasing this character called Piety inland. Yeah, yep. It is not going to stay that way. It is going to get really bloody. And Piety has been... I don't know, they're a bit of a mystery right now, and I've forgotten quite a lot. But anyway, they are one of the main antagonists at this point in the story anyway. And they do vile experiments on people. As did this whole empire, really. Which is kind of what we see when we're running around here. Those zombie-like things are the results of experiments.
Mortality is the mother of life. We have turned our backs on her.
Oh, jeez. This whole game revolves around the idea that you're going to put these gems into your items. These gems themselves in the lore are like they're like life essence. They're spirits. They're at one point they were people, I guess. And so they were kind of created through vile experiments from people like Piety and their empire over a long period of time, I guess, is kind of how I understand the story.
Mortality is the mother of life. We have turned our backs on her.
Okay. Crematorium. I don't think it's here though. I think you have to go into town first. So I can run over here and go to Sarn. It might be there. This is probably my favorite town. Because it is, yeah, it is like one of the brightest ones. Yeah, okay, so the crematorium thing is another zone. Man. Look how much better that looks. Needs to be sharper, though. Alright. Oh, Hargan.
A stranger walks into a town with a lost lover in tow. Sounds like the beginning of a jest, which I bloody wish it were. Problem is, we're still one doe-eyed lover short, which ain't much good to anyone. They tend to come in pairs, you see. Since you seem to be in the good deeds business, how about throwing a tollman into the bargain?
The slums are east of here. Used to house the unwashed of the Empire a couple centuries back. Now it's home to the walking ulcers and sores of this poor city.
Don't do anything I would.
Okay, let's see here. Let me go back to the force encampment, though. Because I don't think I talked to everyone here. And there might be stuff for me.
Humanity has one redeeming trait. We learn from our mistakes. You certainly gave us a scare for a bit there, but the damage doesn't seem to have been lasting. Thank you for doing the right thing. Greetings.
Oh, no skill point for me?
I am not
You're welcome.
surprised. I saw you, in my slumber, drive the darkness away. I am sorry that I did not tell you before. What I see is only what might happen, and I did not want to fill you with more confidence than would have been good for you.
Okay.
Remember to live.
How can I help?
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Thank you for
Helena.
returning our reality to us. I think we've all had a glimpse of what could happen if piety tries to harness the power of the Val for her own ends.
Okay.
Go with courage.
You're welcome. So nothing else for me there. I'm gonna try to snooze those.
Matamor Patur thanks you, exile, for returning our Clarissa to us. She is the gentle heart of this place, a spirit still capable of love in this wasteland of hatred. Yet that gentle heart remains in jeopardy. Tolman isn't deserving of Clarissa, but she'll not smile until he's by her side. Be well.
Oh, Tolman. Oh, yeah, and then Grigor. Yeah, boy.
Keep your distance, exile. The name's Grigor, and when you've had your eyes fill of my twisted visage, how about you turn those fine jellies of yours eastward? Yes, you've brought Clarissa home to us, and once again I see she pesters me with pity. There's only so much broth, so many bouquets that a man can take. For a criminal, Clarissa has a strangely soft center. Still, I'd rather not see that heart of hers harden. See if you can find that lost boy mate of hers.
Boy mate.
With him around, Clarissa doesn't have as much time to bother me.
Oh, I'll find her a boy mate.
Tread carefully, exile.
Yes.
That's for sure. Let's see. Not so good. Not so good. That's not bad. But I don't really care about removing curses. I'm gonna keep it though. Sell those.
Watch yourself.
And dump it in one of these tabs. Okay. So we can go out here to the slums. I think maybe we'll find Tolman and then call it there. Not really happy with how much it's chugging. Especially given that it was working great yesterday.
None shall pass.
Oh, hey, we got from the south as well.
Help me! Be gone, foul enemy!
Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
The Monkey King has built his throne on your back. A throne of gold and gem, polished with blood and tear. Throw off the Monkey King and his shining privy before your back is broken.
Crematorium. Is this the this is not the crematorium. Oh. Uh-oh. I tried to snooze ads again. Let's see if that actually worked. Also just trying to close down any windows I don't actually need here. Okay. Oh. No, never mind. We're still here. Okay. Ads are now in 10 minutes, in 9 minutes. Gonna try to run through everything and see if I can find the crematorium. There it is. And we got a waypoint. And we got some lag. Okay. I guess we go the other way. Oh, there's a Trial of Ascendancy too. That's what that thing is. That little green skull on the map. Sweet. Nice level up. Let's see what that means. So, at this point, I could keep going up this tree to grab life, frenzy charges, evasion rating, because I go up here and here's life. See, somewhere here. Oh, here. Frenzy. Caps locks on by accident. Frenzy charges. But since I'm down here, it's so tantalizing to grab attack stuff. I mean, you could refund passives pretty easily now as well, because you just have gold that you can spend to refund. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to regret this at some point, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go grab these bow things, because they're like literally the only bow thing in the tree, and I'm right next to them. So, well, without having to go all the way down here, which I guess I could. Bow Mastery's right here. Wait a second, did I? Oh, fuck. Did I commit that? Damn it. Oh, shit. Because I'm already here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow damage, evasion rating, damage over time, bow damage. Huh, this ring seems like way better for me. The only problem, though, is that I would have to invest 3 points just to be able to use it. Just to be able to get to the bow tree, and then I would get all these. The only reason I'm considering it is because the... well, it's also defense, because it's giving you evasion rating, but also it's giving you damage over time as well as damage. And conflagration would be both. So it'd really work well with that skill, I suppose. Let's see here. I'll go back to Path of Building. Yeah. Just changing up something on the fly here. Okay. I'm afraid to overinvest in damage at this point, because it's going to delay me from getting up into the tree into some survivability things. And I feel like that's gonna hurt me later if I do it that way. Oh boy. Okay, I'll start down here. All right. Now I wasted all that time, and ads are going to roll through in about 30 seconds here, so. Let's let those run. Right back. Okay. Welcome back from ads. Oh, 4 seconds. All right, welcome back from ads. Let's get rolling. Don't have too much time here. Man, that thing has lots of shield. Okay. Okay.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Earth Dart the Destroyer. Fire resistant, damn it. Oh well. Alright. Makes sense. I miss having Fire Trap. Fire Trap makes me happy. Okay. Extra chaos damage. All right. Bye. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of yellow mobs here. These rare mobs. Scared me a little bit. Just one doorway, right? Good. I put up my little sentries here, and then we'll just stand out here. But inevitably something from off screen is going to start shooting at me. Is what I'm afraid of anyway.
Almost there.
Oops. I feel like this could have been like a more interesting tower defense type of thing, but it just ends up being a bit much of a swarm instead.
Far too much baggage.
Anyway, I much prefer it when that thing shows up in one of these maps. It's just a matter of one bottleneck. Okay. Head over to that trial.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
Okay, here we go. Oh god. Whoa! Oh. Excited because legendary and then or unique.
Far too much baggage.
And yeah, I don't use staves. I will use this bow, however. That's a lot of damage. But let's see. So 154. It doesn't have the links. Doesn't have the links. $128. Man, if this thing had the links, it might be quite good. But having like adding constant to constant damage and then adding +% damage is incredible. You love to see that. Okay, let's go back down real quick. I should have probably picked up that item just to make sure that nothing funky happens. But it's fine. I'll just might deposit that. Maybe I'll craft on that later and see. I'll just have to consider whether it's actually worth it to do that. Or that item. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to replace these boots at some point. I don't need this right now, so I can get away with just doing that. And I just want to keep that flask. And the rest of that can get sold.
What's up?
I was mostly wearing that for the magic find. Oh, this, yeah, whatever. That's fine. It has increased armor. I don't need that. Okay.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
And I'll dump that there. Okay. Oops. The floor is quite literally lava. Whoa.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Oh, I missed one, huh? Damn it. Oh well, you have to go back and do that. I swear I did it though. I might have gotten like disconnected at some point in the Chamber of Sins and said screw it.
I'm so glad you could make it, my lady. There are answers inside you that I'd like to see.
Ew. Piety, stay away from me. Ah.
I'll show you what stuck up really means. I'll show you what stuck up really means. Enough of this.
That's really chaotic. Oh, Tolman.
I could hardly hope for better results.
Oh, that's Helena. Okay. I see. All right. All right. We can go back to town. And
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though. Not once. I need to give you something. I asked a lot of you out there in the slums. More than I should have. You tried. And that's all we exiles can ever hope to do.
oh my god, did I try? Oh, we got sewer keys. Interesting staff. Increased physical weapon damage per 10 strength. Increased area of effect per 20 intelligence. Increased attack speed per dexterity. Okay. I wonder what kind of builds that thing empowers. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Magic find. Hell yeah. Keeping that. I'm going to use that. And I might as well keep the legendary item. I'll sort it out later, but everything else can get sold.
What is it? See you.
that's going to do it for us today. That was Path of Exile. I'm going to do one thing real quick, though, just before going, is to just try Path of Exile 2. Very quickly. Because I want to see how it does. So, I need to go to the folder where I'm storing it to open it from there. Oops. To do that, I need to select the correct drive. Steam library, Steam apps, common, Path of Exile 2, PoE2.exe. We have life. We have signs of life. That's weird that it, man, they really need to, change the name of the executable. Like, the executable needs to be called Path of Exile Steam 2 or something, so that it can be kept separate from Path of Exile 1. Because the game capture just used the same thing as before, because it's both running, like both executables have the same name, and I'm sure that could cause all kinds of problems. I don't know how in great technical detail, but it just makes sense if there are two separate programs that might need different settings, but they have the same executable name. You're just asking for trouble. I don't mind long loading screens, although, you know what, this is on the wrong drive now that I think about it. It's on my hard disk drive, so that could also be why there's longer loading screens. There we go. F1, can I? Oops. There we go. Oh my god. Similar problem.
Oil of the Marikeh.
Oh man. Oof. Still really not great. That's awful, man. You could not place where I was, and then you realize PoE 2. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just about done for the day, so I just wanted to hop in here and see how this goes. The answer, not great. I'm just going to open up my NVIDIA profile inspector and see which one's loaded up. Let's go here. gonna try something drastic. Yeah. Oops. Hang on. Oh gosh, it's downloading content. What is it downloading? Oh, it's validating. Okay, let's try something here. I tried to rename the executable and it re-downloaded it. All right. I have an idea. But we're going to see if it works. I think basically each time you load one of these games, you have to try to load the profile that you want, and you need to remove it from the other game if you're going to have both games installed at the same time. Otherwise, probably the best thing to do is just uninstall one of them if you're not currently playing it. That would probably be the best thing to do. So then there's no more confusion over which game is being loaded. So that's probably actually what I'm going to do now. Because yeah, this still doesn't work. That's a real shame. And we can try to use their defaults. And save that. No upscale. It's as soon as you... Oh! That's better. So just don't use any of the NVIDIA stuff, I guess, is probably the answer. Okay, that's much better. Oh, until it isn't. Until you walk into new areas. Oh yeah, I have these other skills. Duh.
Cole, take you. Not yet.
Ugh, the dead seem to rise in every direction. No matter.
All right. Well, that works. I think so. I think the answer is then, you know, you'll never get rid of all of your issues, but probably one of the a good thing to do is to come to this what's it called? Profile inspector. On each, or just before each launch. You know, if you're playing Path of Exile, if you're playing Path of Exile 2, make sure you remove Path of Exile Steam from a profile here and apply those changes. And if you're playing Path of Exile 1, then make sure that Path of Exile Steam EXE is removed and apply those changes. And that probably unfortunately it's not even this particular piece of software is not an NVIDIA software. It's some software that some other guy named by the name of Orbmu2K has made, and they've put on their GitHub. But it's being used to work around some issues between Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2. Yeah. Which I don't even know if it's helping. I think it is though. Because after doing these after following those steps on the Steam community forums and watching that one video that I shared in the EG Discord channel for Path of Exile, that went a really long way to help me with some frame drop issues relating to shaders. Yeah. Really strange stuff. Anyway, it mostly runs okay, I suppose. I'm probably going to uninstall Path of Exile 2, though, because if I'm going to try to play Path of Exile 1, that seems to be the easiest thing to do. And whenever I feel like playing the other one, I'll just uninstall the other and install the other. If that makes any sense. That's probably the best way to insulate yourself from any problems between the two games that one game might be introducing to the other. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway. All right. Have a good rest of the day and a good week ahead. I have to go do laundry. I have to go scrub some clothes. Yeah, it's oppressive bad tapping. I have to go soak clothes in the bathroom sink. That's gonna be fun. Who's online? Huh? I just want to watch sumo while I do chores. All right, y'all. Have a good, as I say, have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you again soon. I might try to come back out here tomorrow night and play some more Path of Exile 1. If you want to do that. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, Falcon, but if you want to play, or if anyone wants to play, really, we can do that. But we'll see. I don't know. I might also be too tired. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you want to come by, absolutely. Yeah, let's do it. Just be, because I have to go in across the border tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna be home probably around 6 p.m. and probably really tired, but that's also probably a really good time to hop online because it refreshes you in ways that you would not think it would. Just as long as it doesn't drain you afterwards. But that happens only if you let it. Okay. Ah, screw it. Whatever. I was trying to think of an Ozara quote and I don't have one. So, where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door. All right. Okay, yeah. Enjoy your DQ1 tomorrow. I look forward to that. I'll try to tune in at some point during the day too.